the utmost care, where emergencies are met with swift attention, and where cutting-edge technology enables precise and timely treatments. At Tanner Health, every patient's journey is a testament to resilience, a story of strength, healing, and hope. We go beyond treatment to redefine what compassionate care truly means. That's Tanner Health. That's care redefined. Learn more at tanner.org.
Oak Mountain Academy specializes in a customized designed academic approach tailored to meet the needs of our families. Our lower division prepares students with the necessary foundation to build excellence. Our middle division provides students with over 15 course offerings, providing them with opportunities to explore their talents and gifts. Our upper division provides personalized academic journeys, allowing them to achieve their dreams. I'm Patrick Uran, head of school, inviting you to journey with us. For more information, visit us at oakmountain.us, where every path leads to purpose.
National headlines and the local stories you care about. WLBB, Carrollton, News Talk 1330, FM 106.3.
And good morning. Welcome to Community Voice. Today is Friday, November 14th. I am your host, Josh Engel, and today Sandra Morris with the Carroll County West Georgia Council on Aging is joining us on the Community Voice. We're going to be talking about the upcoming annual Thanksgiving Fellowship on Thursday, November 20th at 410 North Lake Drive. That's the East Carrollton Recreation Building, open to all senior citizens in the West Georgia area. The doors open at 9, and you're going to have entertainment with the George Britt Band, free Thanksgiving food. There's a knockout raffle we'll be talking about in great detail, and so much more that we'll be talking about. Of course, the presentation of the colors by the American Legion, fun, fellowship, door prizes. If you haven't came to a Thanksgiving Fellowship, or the Valentine's event that they have, the Spring Fling, you gotta come check it out. It's always a good time. Good morning, Sandra.
Good morning. How is everybody?
Hey, we and the listeners at home are even better now that you're on the show, and the fact that this morning's episode with you, Sandra, is live streaming on our WLBB News Talk 1330 Facebook page and our Graddick Communications YouTube. So if you have any questions or comments for our pal Sandra, let us know, and we'll be happy to ask her about those. So, well, if we could, why don't we start, for folks who may not have tuned in to a previous episode with you, if you could, tell us a bit about yourself, and maybe we could talk a bit about, I know it's too big of a story, really, but if we could tell them a little bit about you and then a bit about the Council on Aging.
Well, I'm Sandra Morris, and I do lots of things in the community, but the one I'm most passionate about is serving the senior citizens of West Georgia area. 48 years ago, we held our first Thanksgiving Fellowship. I was there. I was much younger then, and we were talking about senior citizens and older folks and things. Now I'm one of them, so I'm even as passionate now as I was then. Oh. And this is a particular special event for me because it is, we've been doing it a long time. Thank you to the Carrollton Parks and Recreation Department, the City of Carrollton. We're going to be holding it at the East Carrollton Recreation Building, the gym by the skate park, behind the chamber, near the Labor Department. We've been flip-flopping using different gyms, so make sure you come to the right one. Oh, yeah. Many of you have been every year. We look forward to seeing each other, and I especially look forward to seeing you. But George Britt's going to do the entertainment, and it's going to be a wonderful event. But the Council on Aging is a nonprofit group, and it was formed the mission is to assess the needs of the community of the elderly people in our area, and then find resources for those problems or needs. So that's basically what we do. We found out that many people didn't have social activities 48 years ago. We started holding these fellowships, and we did 3 a year. As Josh said, we do Thanksgiving, which is usually our biggest event. We do, it's always the Thursday before Thanksgiving. We also do one in the Thursday before Valentine's Day in February. Thanks to Dr. Charlie Rouse and West Georgia Cardiology, they help us with that one. And Then we do one the first Thursday in May. So you got something to look forward to. Go ahead and put those dates on your calendar. They're set in stone. And you'll get more information about locations on that and who the entertainment is. But I would love to have some new blood in our group, some younger blood, some people that newly retired that want to volunteer. We don't have any employees. Everybody volunteers. And it's a fun group. The senior centers, I mean, we have so many different members. Our home health and hospice groups help. Our city government, our county government, our sheriff's department, our police departments.
A lot of students usually out there helping.
Lots of students. Thank you to Temple FFA. Big shout out to them. They've been a regular with us for many, many years. And we use so many students, and they need to see this. It's good for them. And, of course, us grandparents love to see our young people.
Well, I think that would be a great direction to take, seniors, they need this. They need these sort of events. And maybe we could speak a bit to the needs of the seniors in our community. What are some large needs that you find, and then ways that the Council on Aging assists seniors in that way?
Well, on the average, I will get 7 to 8 calls per week from somebody, either a family member or an elderly person needing something, and I take those calls and I try to find help for them, a resource for them. Occasionally they need meals, maybe a spouse has died, maybe it's a child, an adult child, looking for assisted living, memory care, lots of different things, even housekeeping, pet sitting. You'd be surprised the calls I get. But right now, the biggest concern that I have is the scams. The telephones, the senior citizens still use computers. Many of them use their phones, as a computer. And they get so many alerts. Even I get those alerts. If you don't know who's on that phone, if they call you, hang up. If it's important, they'll come see you. If somebody comes to your door you don't know, don't open it. But, if you get an email and you don't have them in your address box, don't open it. It could be somebody trying to steal your information. I have had some personal experiences, and some family members have too, where you gave out too much information and they can steal your money, they can steal your identity. I talk to Sheriff Langley quite often about this, and it's just getting worse. I don't know what the answer is, but next year we do plan on holding some quarterly educational events. We're going to try to float them around the county in different areas to help people understand. Don't open the email. Don't talk to strangers on the phone.
I appreciate that you and Sheriff Langley have made a point the last few years to really draw an emphasis to that, because it's only getting worse. I mean, the calls come in like crazy, and some of them sound so official and realistic, and a lot of seniors just want to do the right thing. They want to, they're old school. They try to follow the rules. If someone's reaching out and telling them they need to do this and do that for their Medicaid or this or that, then it's easy to fall prey to that. So kudos to you guys for trying to draw attention to that. And I think that speaks to what the Council on Aging, how it assists the seniors in our community.
I actually received a check in the mail made to me, and it looked so official. And it was an official check, and it was quite a sum of money. And, a lot of people would just went and deposited that check, not thinking about it. Well, you just opened the door when you did that. I took it to Sheriff Langley and showed it to him, and it was from supposedly a survey that I had done somewhere, and I had won the sweepstake. I think it was $1,500 or something. Oh,
my God. Now, so if you had put it in there, what would have happened?
Okay, if I had put it in there, then they would have had access to my checking account and everything, and they could have withdrawn everything I had through a process that scammers know about.
I mean, that $1,500 doesn't seem so big then, when all of a sudden they're stealing your ID and your social security number, bank numbers.
So if you get something saying you've won something, throw it in the trash.
There's no such thing as a free lunch. Let's be real.
If you go out to the beef show out here at the Ag Center and you win a half a beef, you're there and you're present, you know what you're getting.
Yep.
But don't take this junk that comes in the mail. It's so crazy.
It is crazy. And I find it ironic that I so flippantly said, there's no such thing as a free lunch. But there is a free lunch at the Thanksgiving Fellowship. And I think that is how do you make that possible? I mean, because that's a big spread, and that's a large crowd. For folks who haven't attended before, it is a absolute party. The dance floor never stops. There are just tons of tables spread everywhere, filled with the different senior community centers around. Everybody piles in and has a good time, makes some great memories, take photos. That's a big spread you provide the seniors at no cost.
Sure it is.
How do you do that?
Yeah. Well, and it is a Thanksgiving meal. We're going to have turkey and dressing with cranberry sauce, green beans, and a roll. We'll have a dessert and probably do water for drinks. We're going to have coffee thanks to Michelle Morgan. She supplies our coffee for the cold weather events. Oh. But thanks to sponsors, we could not do this. Like I said, we don't have employees. The community does this. This particular year, we've been very blessed. Randy Sanders Insurance in Bremen has been a support of ours for many years, and he's continued to do this support. Randy is a great resource, and he can tell you all about Medicare, the do's, the don'ts, and he's been very helpful to me personally.
Talk about keeping people away from bad decisions or scams and stuff. He'll lead you right.
And he will tell you the truth, even if you don't want to hear it. We've also, like I said, got Dr. Rouse and his wife Deidre, who have been sponsors for us a long time from West Georgia Cardiology. They're annual sponsors. Modern Woodman Insurance has been a sponsor of ours for many, many years. We had a big loss in our community this past year, though, with Richard Griffin dying. He was a Modern Woodman, and he had done a lot of sponsorships for us. But, of course, the company did replace him, and we've hooked up with them again. They're doing a 50-50 raffle with us. If we raise $2,500, they're going to match it. It's called a matching grant through Modern Woodman. Wow. So we're selling raffle tickets for that. If you've been to any of our events, especially Thanksgiving, we do this every year. Thanks to the Barnes Store, Sit and Sleep, and Morris Auto Sales, you buy one ticket for $5 and you get 3 chances to win. The first prize is a gun from the Barnes Store, and it is a handgun. You have to be legal to get to purchase a gun to receive this, though. So if you can't legally get a gun, you don't need to buy a ticket. Sit and Sleep, I have been trying to figure out how many years they've been giving me Lazy Boy recliners. Jim Carter and his family have been very generous. They're wonderful hometown people. We thank you. But the third prize then will be a $100 bill from Morris Auto Sales. So you got 3 chances to win. Morris Auto Sales been doing this for quite a while also. And
Matt and Richard are class acts, I'm telling you.
They're a great team over there, and you can go sit on the porch with them if you don't want to do anything else.
Amen.
But anyway, back to the meal. I strayed a little bit there. The Carrollton Rotary Club, which is a wonderful civic club. If you're new to the area or if you're old and you're not a member of a club, you need to be a member of a civic club. But they allowed me to apply for a grant, and so they're paying for a big portion of the meal this time with that grant. They're also going to be helping with the entertainment. And then we have the Barclay House, formerly known as Laura Glenn, formerly known as Cottage Landing. They're an annual sponsor, and they're also helping foot the bills. Wow. The food is very expensive. If you've been to the grocery store, you know how expensive everything is. Lisa Rosati is a Medicare specialist, and she's also an annual sponsor with us this year. And you'll be hearing from her later on, too. But she can help you very similar with any kind of Medicare information you need. If you need to know which plan you need, your prescription plan, a dental plan, she can help you with that. But the whole community pays for this. It's not anything that I do. It takes the whole community to feed 800 people one day.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, shout out to all of those sponsors. I'm sure we'll be naming a few more by the end of the day, because there are several more that we're going to give a shout out to. We're going to go knock out that first commercial break, but when we come back, we'll continue our conversation with Sandra Morris from the Carroll County West Georgia Council on Aging as we discuss the upcoming annual Thanksgiving Fellowship Thursday, November 20th at the East Carrollton Recreation Building, 410 North Lake Drive. Doors open at 9. Don't miss it. Community Voice brought to you by Tanner Health and Oak Mountain Academy.
Imagine a place where every heartbeat is monitored with the utmost care, where emergencies are met with swift attention, and where cutting-edge technology enables precise and timely treatments. At Tanner Health, every patient's journey is a testament to resilience, a story of strength, healing, and hope. We go beyond treatment to redefine what compassionate care truly means. That's Tanner Health. That's care redefined. Learn more at tanner.org.
Oak Mountain Academy is a vibrant community built on innovation, academic excellence, and a 64-year legacy of shaping community leaders. I'm Patrick Uran, head of school at Oak Mountain Academy, inviting you to visit the mountain and experience firsthand the passion, purpose, and personalized education that defines our school. Come see how our mission and vision come to life each day. For more information, visit us at oakmountain.us so that you can discover your journey on the mountain, where every path leads to purpose.
And we're back to Community Voice, Friday, November 14th. We got our gal Sandra Morris in the studio with us today from the Carroll County, West Georgia Council on Aging. And you guessed it, it's that time of year again. We're talking about the annual Thanksgiving Fellowship coming up Thursday, November 20th, 410 North Lake Drive, East Carrollton Recreation Building. Doors open at 9, and it is open to all the senior citizens in the West Georgia area. You get a free Thanksgiving meal and a live entertainment by the George Britt Band. And more importantly, you're going to make some awesome memories with a lot of awesome people. I mean, I think that, we're several hundred people come to these events, right, Sandra? I mean, this is a knockout. So
yeah, it's a big event if the weather's good.
Now,
and it's going to be good. I've ordered good weather.
You ordered good weather?
I did.
And I think everyone's too afraid to not give you what you want, because you're always trying to do something to help others. But just a quick reminder, this morning's episode is being live streamed right now on our WLBB News Talk 1330 Facebook page. So if you have any questions or comments for Sandra, anything we don't cover that you have questions about, please don't hesitate. Put it in the chat, and you can also tune in on the Grata Communications YouTube. So Sandra, let's get back to it.
Like I said, we have lots of people that help us with this. I mean, we got the Temple Senior Center, we have the Carrollton Senior Center, the Villarica Senior Center, Three Rivers Area Aging, Brookdale Senior Living, Family Hospice, the Carrollton Kiwanis. They always do our May Fellowship, do the food for us, and that's a wonderful, wonderful event if you've never been to it. The Carrollton Sertoma Club helps us out. Carrollton Recreation, Carroll County Recreation. There's not many people that don't help with this.
I mean, I even see you got Sheriff Langley's helping y'all out.
That's our dancing sheriff. He's got to be there.
And you got Pruitt Health over here, the Oaks Carrollton, United Vein and Vascular Centers. It's amazing to see how many folks. I see there's another sheriff badge there. Is that the Haralson County Sheriff? That's the Carroll County Sheriff. That's the Sheriff's Office and Sheriff Terry Langley.
Yes, both of them.
I mean,
we also have Tanner Health. They supply the water for these events. And even water is expensive. If you bought a case of water, you know how much it costs to get 800 bottles of water.
Ooh.
So thank you to Tanner. We know that you're a good supporter for us, and we love you for that.
Yeah, thank you to all those sponsors. This is amazing.
But we do need help. We need, like I said, we need more volunteers, people to help. That particular day, we're going to be serving lunch for 800 people. So, if you or your civic club wants to come out and help, give me a call. My phone number is 678-378-0985, or call any of the senior centers. And, if you don't live in Carroll County, don't worry about it. If you can hear me, you can come if you're the right age.
That's awesome.
And get someone to bring you. You can bring a friend with you. Because it's going to be fun. We got wonderful door prizes. We always give away lots of door prizes. And we have 20 to 24 vendors coming.
Oh, wow.
So, they're going to be lots of good educational information, some giveaways, and it's always a fun event. It's lively and it's loud, and a great way to celebrate the wonderful place where we live.
Well, on top of the 25th annual raffle you got going for the first prize being the handgun from the Barnes store, you got the sit and sleep Lazy Boy recliner, you got $100 cash from Morris Auto Sales. You have all these things going on, but on top of that, you also have the presentation of the colors by the American Legion. You guys go out of your way to make it a fun event and a significant event to everyone who comes out.
It's a well-rounded event. We do recognize and we value our veterans. We know why we have a wonderful place to live here. The seniors and the veterans, have done a great job with helping us have a wonderful place to live, and we want them to realize we appreciate them.
Amen. Now, how about parking? So how's parking over at the East Carrollton?
Oh, it's plenty. There's plenty of parking, and it's all flat, no steps or anything. So you can come in about 3 different sides of the building. There are actually entrances on 3 sides of that building.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I forgot.
So it's a great location.
You guys put thought into that with because it's easy to get tripped up on some of these hills. So
it sure is.
That's really cool.
And it's easy to get in and out there. And if we were to think we were going to have a traffic problem, I bet Joel Richards could take care of that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I mean,
we love our police and all of our law enforcement people. So
they're amazing. Well, now this meal that you are talking about, do you have an itinerary, kind of for the menu, or is that still being worked on?
No, we have our same menu every year, and we bid it out because we're good stewards with the money that people give us. But Josh McCorsley, as you know, good neighbor, does a great job with anything he cooks.
Oh, it's so
I've
good.
never gotten anything bad there, and you will never. He does his turkey and dressing, and he even comes to make sure it's served warm. So you'll get to see Josh also that day. And it's a busy time for him. You think about the week before Thanksgiving. But we love Josh and all his staff. They do a great job. But, I love this community. I love what it has done for my family, and I want to continue giving back to it. And there's lots of things we still need to finish.
Amen. Well, time is 8:50. We'll go ahead and knock out that last commercial break. When we come back, we'll continue and finish our conversation with Sandra Morris from the Carroll County West Georgia Council on Aging as we chat about the upcoming annual Thanksgiving Fellowship open to all seniors in the West Georgia area. As Sandra said, if you're hearing this, you can come. Doors open at 9. That's November 20th at 410 North Lake Drive, East Carrollton Recreation Building. Free Thanksgiving food. There's a big raffle, door prizes, giveaways, and, of course, live entertainment by the George Britt Band. So don't miss it. Community Voice brought to you by Tanner Health and Oak Mountain Academy.
Imagine a place where every heartbeat is monitored with the utmost care, where emergencies are met with swift attention, and where cutting-edge technology enables precise and timely treatments. At Tanner Health, every patient's journey is a testament to resilience, a story of strength, healing, and hope. We go beyond treatment to redefine what compassionate care truly means. That's Tanner Health. That's care redefined. Learn more at tanner.org.
Do the math. At Oak Mountain Academy, our average graduating class has just 12 students. We celebrate a 100% graduation rate with more than $10.5 million in college scholarships offered. Plus, 96% of our students are accepted into their top choice college. Do the math. Can you see the value of an OMA education? I'm Patrick Uran, head of school at Oak Mountain Academy, and I'm here to help you do the math. For more information, visit us at oakmountain.us so that you can discover your journey on the mountain, where every path leads to purpose.
And welcome back to Community Voice. I'm your host, Josh Engel. Friday, November 14th. We're talking to Sandra Morris with the Carroll County West Georgia Council on Aging. If you're just tuning in, be sure to share the live stream or the podcast of this episode to let folks know about the annual Thanksgiving Fellowship coming up November 20th at 410 North Lake Drive. That's East Carrollton Recreation Building. Doors open at 9. Thanksgiving food, live entertainment, a raffle, giveaways, and so much more. And it's all free courtesy of the many, many amazing sponsors we mentioned earlier. Now you have 3 other things that we wanted to make sure we mentioned before the show ends, so let's let them know.
Well, I believe in having fun. Life is way too short to sit around and grumble and be, sad. So we have put together a West Georgia Council on Aging Scarecrow contest, and the senior communities and the senior centers will be competing to see who wins the Scarecrow contest of the year. Awesome. So you're going to see an Oak Scarecrow, you're going to see a Carrollton Senior Center Scarecrow. All these places are going to be competing for that trophy this year. Excellent. Should be very interesting. I hope that everybody does participate. But next year we might even get somebody to sponsor this Scarecrow contest. But this is going to be a trophy that we're going to pass around from place to place, according to the winners. But we do have some very, very important judges coming to judge those. Of course, I couldn't do it because I would be very prejudiced, about who would win. Another thing, though, that we partner with the Alzheimer's Group of Carroll County, and I want to tell you about that. We do our annual fundraiser the Friday night after my Thursday event, so we're dead that week. But we still have some spots available if you want to come to that. Alabama Rain will be doing the music there, and it's a wonderful meal and a really quiet, just a really nice, intimate place to do an event at the WPA building. So if you're interested in coming to the Alzheimer's auction and annual event, you can also call me or any of the senior centers. But unfortunately, Alzheimer's and dementia is just really plaguing our community.
Absolutely.
There are very few families that have not been touched by some form of dementia. Many of them are in denial and don't even realize it. But if you've got a family member and you're concerned, give me a call. I've got lots of resources. I can help you find whatever you need, because we need to take care of us.
Absolutely. And I see you saved the best for last. What an awesome update you got for folks with this one.
Well, I've been with this organization a long time, and 10 years ago we realized the need to put everything together in one place. So we did a senior resource guide. I remember when Michelle Morgan was coming in as commissioner, and she was so helpful to us. And we had created this book, and everybody wanted one. So we managed to print 8,000 copies. And it's a written book, like a telephone book used to be. And we're getting ready to redo this thing. We've got all our information updated. And we have decided to do a print version because people still call me weekly. Can I get another book? Well, the information's old and I don't have any more. So we've updated it, and we're going to do a digital version as well as a print version. We're going to have a few sponsors that are going to be able to advertise in it, but it's not going to be an advertising magazine. It's going to have information for Carroll, Heard, and Haralson County. If you need to know hospital doctors, if you need to know law enforcement, anything that you're looking for if you're a senior citizen, it will be in that book. Fun things, medical things. So it's a great opportunity. If you're a business and you serve seniors, give me a call and I can tell you about it. But it's the Carroll County / West Georgia Council on Aging Senior Connection. And I look forward to talking to some of you folks that might be interested in helping with that. And we're shooting for March or April. It might be May before it's ready. Printing takes a while. Yeah. It's not like you're spitting it out real quick. But I'm excited, and I thank Michelle Morgan for helping us in the beginning, and I know she'll be a part of it this year because she really loves her senior citizens. The Rotary Club was a sponsor originally, and also Modern Woodman. So if you have needs in the community, call me. I do have resources, and I will. I might not answer the phone immediately, but I promise I'll get back to you. And I hope to see all of you at the Thanksgiving Fellowship. Our dancing sheriff should be there. We're going to be giving away a lot of good prizes. And if you need raffle tickets, we need the money to pay for your turkey.
Awesome. So that's the annual Thanksgiving Fellowship coming up November 20th, 410 North Lake Drive. That's the East Carrollton Rec Building. And it's open to all senior citizens in the West Georgia area. Doors open at 9 a.m. You get free Thanksgiving food, live entertainment with the George Britt Band, their annual raffle, handgun from the Barn Store. You got Sit and Sleep there, donating the Lazy Boy recliner, and Morse Auto Sales donating $100 cash. Just a quick reminder: no children, please. This is for seniors and adults. No kids, because there's a lot of people here. We don't want anybody to get hurt or stepped on or anything like that. So we just keep it to seniors and adult volunteers that come have a good time and hang out with the seniors. So, Sandra, where can folks learn more about this event and future events? Okay, you can always call the Carrollton Senior Center. Now, Tanya loafers a lot. She takes a lot of good field trips. She does wonderful events with her people, but there's always someone there that can tell you. The Temple Senior Center has information. Villarica Lisa always does. And you can usually chase me down somewhere. But my phone number is 678-378-0985. Three Rivers has my information, but you chase me down. Awesome. And call the radio station. They usually try to keep up with me a little bit. We try to. We have trouble with it, but we try to. But this is a fun event. If you've never heard George Britt, you are in for a treat. And all you veterans, get up and come on. Yeah. We want to see you at that event. Awesome. Well, thank you, Sandra Morris. Appreciate you coming on the program today and for everything that you and the Council on Aging does for the seniors in our community. And thank you to everyone who tuned in with us. We hope you have a great weekend, and we'll see you Monday.